Beautiful people. It's me again, the bold, the beautiful, your host on In Between I Stand. How are you all doing? It's been a long time. I have an amazing lady in the house. She is beautiful. When I say beautiful, I mean beautiful. She is beautiful. She is Dr. Ada. She's a matchmaker, so to say, and a dating coach. She's also a doctor, and she's married. She's married with 3 lovely children. She's an amazing person. You can see her. She's like, oh, I'm here. Okay, I'm just gonna leave you to kind of introduce yourself to my viewers.
Hey sis, thank you so much for this opportunity. I really appreciate it. Like I keep saying, you're doing big things. Saskatoon, Canada, and beyond. So only great things. So it's actually an honor to be on your platform today. I've seen you've interviewed the great people of Saskatoon you've interviewed. Yeah. So to be on your panel today is actually a privilege. So thank you very much for the opportunity.
You're welcome. It's an honor to have you too. I mean, have a doctor in the house, a dating coach. Come on. Okay. So Ada, you're
Exquisite because our matches are
exquisite. You see the way she pronounced it?
Exquisite matches.
Okay, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. So how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing well officially a couple of months now, but now most of us are unofficial matchmakers. You just see one girl like, oh, I have a brother for you, or you see one guy like, uncle, why are you still single? I have somebody for you, that kind of thing, Yeah. So I found that I was doing that kind of thing a lot, and some people they'll match, and they will gel, and sometimes they don't. And I was like, why don't I make this, take this out there, make it more official, so that. Because we know that, especially for those of us that live abroad, it's not easy to find, someone. So just having that platform where Nigerian professionals that are single and ready to mingle can meet and interact with each other was actually how Exquisite Matches was born.
Okay, so you're saying, okay, it's just been for a couple of months now, like that you're doing
yes, it. Yes, officially a couple of months. Yes, actually, it was during the quarantine. It became official during the quarantine. So you can say it was it was a quarantine baby.
Quarantine baby, yeah. That's fair enough. So Ada, from your profile, I see that you deal with professionals, right? You said you only deal with professionals, and you actually said from Nigeria. Are you saying just from Nigeria, or it could be anywhere in the world?
Well, for now, because whenever you're doing something, you have to start from the known to unknown, isn't it?
That's
right.
So
for now, I'm dealing with Nigerians because I understand the culture, I understand the people, I understand the expectations. So yes, it's for Nigerian professionals. However, I keep saying that does not mean that if you're not Nigerian, that will not allow you to join. So if you are single and ready to mingle and you are actually a professional, another criteria is that you have to be making your own money. We're not here to match sugar daddies and sugar mommies and sugar babies and things like that. So we want to make sure that you're compatible when it comes to understanding that everybody's going to pull their weight in this relationship. So the guys don't have to feel like, oh, the girls here are gold diggers, or the girls don't have to feel like somebody wants me to come and bring it to Canada or to the UK or anything like that, So on that level, they must be
scammers. We are not dealing with scammers here. We're dealing with
authentic people. Looking for real love. Real love is the end goal. Real love, yeah.
So Ada, you mentioned professionals, but we have situations whereby we have doctors, we have lawyers, we have accountants who are not practicing right now, or they are into businesses. They're doing something else. Should we still regard them as professional in this aspect? Are we still going to work on it? Okay.
Of course. They're working. They have their own money, So yeah, of course, they're welcome.
You're welcome. Okay, so how does this work? I know it's a lot of work trying to bring two new people, coming together to come and mingle and start loving and start dating. I know it's a lot of work. How does this actually work?
All right, so I'm actually certified. I have a certificate in matchmaking. So
beautiful.
Oh yeah. So actually, there are things you look out for when you're matching people. My matchmaking services are quite bespoke in that I just don't throw someone on you and say, "Look, figure it out." I listen to you. I listen to the clients. I listen to what they have to say, what they're looking for. There are certain deal-breaking questions I do ask them, and based on that response, I know who to match them with and who not to match them with, because I have a database of people in the UK, in Nigeria, and North America as well. So based on what your responses are, I can find a match for you. And I am a dating coach as well. So I give advice in regards to dating and things like that. I tend not to be involved in the relationship once it kicks off.
Yeah.
Because at that point in time, I'm letting the two people, discover for themselves what's happening. The thing that people think about online dating, they think is like somewhere that where scam is happening, or no. The world is changing.
Exactly.
Things that our parents didn't do, we did. Things that we didn't do, our kids will do.
Yeah.
So online dating is just another way of conducting any other thing you do these days, especially with the quarantine. Everything is online now. And then professionals are usually very busy, whether you're working in your profession or whether you're not. You're working 9 to 5 or weekends or shifts, making money, taking care of yourself, keeping, maintaining your mental health, making sure you're okay. So we are here to just take that extra stress of, going around looking for people, going to church. You don't even know if you talk to the person whether they will answer you or not, that kind of thing. So we're here to kind of soften that initial stages of getting to know.
And of course, we have people who don't really have the courage to actually go out and meet people.
That's right. So online dating actually is the way to go for a lot of reasons these days.
And I want to believe that this is not about single ladies. Okay, maybe if you're divorced and you want to, get someone.
As far as you're not married, people ask me, what is person in a relationship? I'm like, see, if you're in a committed relationship and you know that you are committed to this person, why are you calling yourself single? As far as you are not in a committed relationship, sometimes you can be engaged to be getting married in a few months or whatever. You're not single. Don't regard yourself as single. But if you're not seeing anyone, and it could be divorced, it could be that your spouse has passed away or anything, as far as you're not leading anybody's daughter or anybody's son on to let them think that they're in a relationship with you, you're welcome. You're very welcome. Just be single. And the thing that before I admit you into our club or into my database, I ask these questions, and unfortunately, people do lie.
People lie a lot.
It's amazing. I don't really understand. I don't understand. People that are married, I really don't understand. But once I find that out, I kick them out of the group. It's not acceptable, because people that are there are looking for genuine love, and you can't be there deceiving people's children.
Deceiving people, exactly. And that's the common thing here. Like I interviewed a lady some times ago, and she actually met this guy online. Genuine, they were good together. And after that, he became a beast. Like it was, oh my God, it wasn't funny. Anyways, I want to ask this question. I know I have thousands of people out there who are looking for love. They're ready to mingle. Yeah, I know them. They would want to know the step, from one stage to another. What are the things that they need to do to be part of your dating site? Maybe they need to obtain a form. Do they really need to pay to join this, to join your dating group? Do they need to pay? Do they need to obtain a form? What are the things that they actually need to do?
All right. So first of all, they should go to our website, www.exquisitematches.org, and every information that they need is out there. But for starters, we have a dating club. It's called Exquisite Matches Dating Club for Single Professionals. If you just search that name on Facebook, you'll find us. To join the group is free. You just have to be single and ready to mingle, because what happens is there's a lot of interaction going on, a lot of
okay, don't let me cut you right now. Don't let me cut you, Ada. Why is it free?
All right, I'm coming. Okay. So that one is free for people to meet and mingle. And then after that, there's the next step up where you pay a token for me to actually have an interaction with you, to chat with you and actually match you, find someone for you and match you with the person.
Okay.
So that you have to fill a form for that, and then depending on the level of membership that you choose, I actually will have a phone interview with you, and have a chat with you, and then see exactly what you're looking for. And depending on the level that you choose as well, you have a more personalized service as well. So yes, meeting people that join the group is free, but then if you want more out of the group, you have to pay.
Okay, now I get it now. So it's kind of clear now. So at what stage of the relationship or of the dating do you say, okay, you know what, hands up, I'm done. You guys can go on with yourselves and see if you're going to have a testimony out of it?
Well, the thing is that online dating is very much like real life dating. You know, back in the days, one of your friends will tell you, come, let's go and see so and so. You will go there and you are checking each other out. Nobody will, everybody knows what you're doing here. You're checking each other out so that it will be compatible and things like that. So, and then once your friend or your parents or whoever it is does the linking up, they'll just, let you see how it goes. And then the onus is on you that they have linked up to see, okay, are you guys compatible, or you're not compatible. And I try not to make the people that I match feel any form of pressure. See, you're the ones in the relationship. This person may be a good, excellent guy or an amazing girl on paper, and because they don't have to prove anything to me. But then when they are now in the relationship with you, they can be a different person. So the onus is on you to make sure that you do your due diligence before you get matched to someone. You do your background checks, you check them out on social media, interact with them before you actually meet them the first time. So that's where the job of the dating coach comes in. So I kind of coach you as to what things you should look out for, questions you should ask, and how things should go. But then once you guys match and the relationship is taking off, then I would step back and let you guys run the show, because I cannot influence how human beings will feel towards each other. All I am here to do is just to guide them.
Okay, so you don't go ahead and kind of do background checks for these guys, like to know if this person is lying, if that one is lying. You don't do all of those?
No. I do a bit of background checks. The background checks I will do is very minimal, because the vetting I do is, especially because of the sheer number of people that we have in the database, I'll make sure the person is not married, at least. There's no way I can tell if you're in a committed relationship. That's actually quite gray area. But as far as you're not married, and you're actually professional, I do ask, what do you do? Are you currently employed? Are you making your own money right now? Are you able to take care of yourself? And then I also that's the basic background check that I do. And then the person that is being matched would have to be the one to go into the social media to find out. I also check about genotype too, because one issue
that's like a big
actually because it's to be a disaster to match people and then they're compatible. We need to find out that they're AS. So no. So that's another background check that I do. Then it's left to the people that are matched to go and check their credit history, make sure they don't have any debts, don't have other things somewhere or things like that. So they will do the more in-depth search, but then I will do the superficial one, just making sure that the person I'm presenting to you is who they say they are on paper. Then you will do the rest.
So have you had any testimonies?
Oh yes.
Who are currently dating or who are taking the step?
Yes.
I'm gonna be married very soon.
Oh yes. One of the things that make my day, honestly, is hearing from a client that says, "Oh my goodness, if not for you, I wouldn't have met so and so in my life." It just makes the day go quite easier. Oh yes. It makes the day go that easier. And I just like, you know what, this message has made me happy today. Thank you very much. You have no idea. Because in as much as I'm a dating coach, I also try not to make them feel like I'm putting any pressure on their relationship. So occasionally I will check with them, but occasionally I will just let them to reach out to me. And then once they reach out to me, that's really beautiful.
I can imagine, you see me smiling right now. I can imagine someone calling me, you know what, I got someone from your side, we're getting married. It's big.
Oh yeah. Well, we don't have any marriages yet, so fingers crossed. We are looking at something like that. But at the same time, no pressure. So if they watch this video, no pressure.
Come in and only do the MC, kind of post them,
I know now. That's your forte, sister. That's where you be.
Okay. So, I don't know if it's too early to ask you this, but we still need to talk about it, just because we want a lot of people to know that this thing is real, this thing is working. I would love to ask you, have you had any issues with matching someone, and maybe at the end of the day, maybe the person is a scammer, or the person actually lied, maybe they're married, or have you had such issue that you have to deal with, like, oh my God, what am I going to do in this situation? I don't know if it's too early to ask.
Fortunately, I haven't. Yeah, but the question is very valid. And sometimes I wonder, okay, whether this has happened. But nobody has ever told me that the person you matched with me to is actually not a representation of themselves.
Okay.
Like I said, I try to do a good enough job to make sure that the people that have in my database who have actually interviewed have had to ask some hard questions. That you must be really a very, very, lying must be a second profession for you to be able to, get through some of those questions. Okay. So thankfully, I haven't had any of those. But then, like I said, I can't tell, because the initial group is free, so I can't tell if people that have met on that group have had issues with the people that maybe meeting a married person or so. It's possible, but I haven't had anyone tell me that.
Anyone? Okay, so I'm going to ask again categorically. Your website, how do we contact you? Do you want to say your website again?
Yes, so my website is www.exquisitematches.org, or you can send me an email, because not everybody is website savvy. When you go, you see all those buttons, you're like, where will I start? So send me an email if you want more information, info@exquisitematches.org. I'm on Instagram, exquisite_matches. I'm on Facebook, like I said, and then I'm on Twitter as well. I just recently at Twitter World, it's a different
yeah.
We're getting there. You're getting there. So we're on Twitter, EQ Matches, and we're everywhere really.
Okay, so I know we've had a couple of things that we've talked about, going to bring people together, like online dating,
yes,
and all of those things. I'm so looking forward to that, and I feel it's going to be a beautiful thing where we're going to kind of narrow people down, do a little background check to make sure they are telling the truth and not just looking for how to migrate from one place to another. That would be so disastrous. Anyways, thank you so much for coming on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
Is there anything that you think you can actually advise people who are actually who are single and they're ready to mingle right now? Are there things that you would advise them to always look out for, and not just things for their kind of self-interest that is outside of love? Are there things that you would tell them, oh, you should always look out for this in so person. You should always look out for this before you can say, okay, I will go ahead and and give a try if we're going to be compatible or not?
Usually when people ask, so what do you think I can do differently? I'll say, make sure you're developing yourself. Because if you are not, if you're not where you want to be, you only drag the next person down. So make sure you know yourself so that you don't have to keep explaining yourself to someone who hasn't because you don't understand yourself. Yeah. Know yourself, know who you're looking for, what you're looking for. So when you see what you're looking for,
then you can recognize.
You don't have to waste anybody's time trying to figure out, oh, is this what is this? You have to know yourself. And then when you see what you're looking for, And that thing I usually tell people is to make sure that not everybody's religious, and I can respect that. But if you're, oh yes, I'm not everybody. And then on my group, I have people that are from different religions, so I try not to make it look like one religion or the other. But if you have a faith that you profess, make sure that you're seeking guidance, because sometimes some things are not explainable just by things that you're seeing. So sometimes you just need that stronger, that higher power that to tell you that everything is going to be okay. Because I must tell you, it is a difficult time to be single, alone. It's part of the world, and nobody's asking you how are you. Nobody after your pastor or your imam or whoever it is in church or your friend at work. When you go home and you're alone. So nobody is checking on you, and it can be lonely, and it can actually lead to other things, depression, anxiety, different things.
Mental health.
So make sure that you're connected. Stay connected to the person, to whatever it is that whoever it is, the higher being that you profess to. Just stay connected to that person. And lastly, I'll tell you to love yourself. See, we come in different shapes and sizes. We will never be. We're not jollof rice. Not everybody will love us the way we are. But then if you don't love yourself the way you are, that's where you begin to love yourself. So, and then it's a season. This trust the process, because this season surely will pass.
Surely it will pass. Wow, 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 wow. It's been a beautiful time having you on the show today. And I know I'm going to see you very, 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 very soon because we have a lot
We got something planned. Yes, yes.
to do together. So thank you so much. And for all my viewers back home, if you're interested, she mentioned email address, she gave us the website, and of course you can talk to me too. I would always link you guys together, so to say. And we have a program that we are planning to do, and I pray that should be mega. You know, I really want to have testimonies out of that program because it's an interesting thing to me. Anyways, do not forget to support your girl. Please log into the IBIS Show TV on YouTube and just click the subscribe button. Just support your girl. That's the only thing you can help me with. And I cherish your comments too. When you see something, just talk about it. It doesn't have to be positive. It could even be negative. Just put it there. You know, conversation, and I will be delighted to see that. We are all growing, right? No one is perfect here. Okay, so thank you so much, and you have a beautiful day, and I will see you next time. Remember that I love you, and I would always love you. Bye. Bye for now. Do you want to wave at her? Say bye. Bye, bye for now. Okay.